This episode's sponsor is Scrap App, the #1 application for settling squabbles with your ops with minimal wolf tickets and interference. Simply download the free app, create a profile, and within minutes, you could be giving fresh beats with hands and feet. Help exterminate internet beef and really get to it with Scrap App's pickup and drop-off service. So if you're really about it and wish a nigga would, download Scrap App today. They deserve it, and so do you.
Yeah. Look, it's no country for old motherfuckers.
Yeah, see, so I'm gonna bring it back to the interview thing. Of Dave getting up here getting these tips. First off, I'm gonna say Samaria. That's a dope ass name. I'm gonna give you that. I love that name. That's fine.
That's
But
not personal though.
that's what's up. And you also a J. Was that your regular nickname, or you just decided that for the stage?
No, like my name is Samaria Johnson, and people, it's just a long name. So people were messing it up when I first started doing stand-up. They were like butchering my name, and that was starting to like really get on my nerves. Because when you first start, it's like you already in your head, and then it seems small, but something as little as someone fucking up your name to bring you out, it just puts you in you're like,
That's fixed, right. Right. So now I got to make decisions for you.
Do I correct you? Do I not correct you? Do I just, it's like all that shit. And all my homies just call me Sam J. Like I've been being called that most of my life. So one day I was going out on stage and the dude was like, Sam R, and he was fucking it up. And I was like, man, just call me Sam J. Like, that's fine.
And you decided to spell the J out, Jay.
Yeah,
later.
I don't, just to do something.
No, I feel you, because look, I got the same kind of story with my name. It's JD Williams, and the J don't stand for anything. It's just that I had to pick a name. I had to go through all of this stuff. I couldn't pick. I was going to change my name to David Williams, but my little brother's name was David, so I couldn't use that. It was already a Darnell Williams with my real name. I couldn't use that. And then I was like, you know what? Maybe I should make it just Darnell. So I was like, oh, I'll make it just Darnell. But then also,
I was there when he made that shit up.
Yeah. And then Q-Tip was my favorite rapper at the time. You know what I'm saying? His initials at the time was Jonathan Davis. Yeah. Then he changed his name right after that. But it was like, I was like, oh, I could use all of this as when I do an interview and I could talk about it. But yeah, you go through all of this stuff with your name and trying to make sure your checks come to the right place. And
oh my gosh.
And all that.
Especially when you have like a whole other name, is like weird.
Yeah.
Because they like made me put my insurance under my stage name for some reason. So now when I go to the doctor, it's like I got my actual ID, and then they like, well, who's this? And it's like, this is me.
Yeah, that's the worst. Yeah, when you done forgotten, they signed the contract at the bottom. It just say your stage name, but you ain't recognize your real name. You signed it, you getting all these checks with somebody else's name on it. You like, that's me, man. That's me.
Right.
But yeah, you get all that under control. But like I said, it was just stuff that I just really, even to where they was going, it's stuff that and like I said, we want to thank you for being here again, because as you progress, you know what I'm saying? We obviously be fans. We're gonna check you out. We're gonna watch you. We definitely want to give you this chance to just say, what's going on as you go. Like, we don't want to go lesbian fast. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to go lesbian fast, but we're trying to, keep it on point. You know what I'm saying? But like good cities, bad cities, like good shows, bad shows. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I can figure out, but just as you doing this, like what and your personal joints, what's like maybe some messed up shows you had, and what's the best show you had? You know what I'm saying?
I feel like with touring and stuff, I don't know that I've ever had like a messed up show. I've definitely had shows where they just weren't great.
Bad rooms.
Sometimes it's me. Sometimes I'm coming in with the wrong attitude. I am a human, so sometimes I'm wearing my attitude on my sleeve. And the audience could feel that, and then they like, well, if you got an attitude, I got an attitude, and it's like, all right, well now this is contentious, and that's just
You
what
gotta
this
dig out.
is, and you kind of got to crawl your way out of it. You know what I mean? But I never really, I don't feel like, I don't know. It's so weird because comedy is so like there's no filter between you and the audience. It's not like when you're doing music and there's like a track and then there's all this other stuff and your voice. It's like it's just me talking, and that's it. So when it really, I feel like most of the space is dictated by me. I have a problem. I have a pet peeve for like, I don't like rowdy ass audiences. I don't like I'm not one of those comics that I'm not here for you to like yell things at me while I'm on stage, and I'm not gonna like have
You
a
want
big
people to listen.
You're doing
discourse
your
with
job.
you.
You're
I just
doing
want
your
to
job.
come and like do my thing.
Yeah.
So I've learned, and I'm also I can be bitchy. So I can. So like if I do a joke that I love and they don't love it the way I wanted to love it, sometimes I might just punish them and I'll just derail the show. It's like, oh, you didn't like that? Well, then you really not gonna like this.
I
You
see
need a
It's like
Snickers
I'm not
bar.
gonna,
You need a Snickers bar
a
after
little
that.
bit of that. I
yeah,
see a
it's like
little
I'm
bit of
not gonna
that.
give you anything you like. If you didn't like that, then fine. Then this is just what we're gonna do. Cool. You know what I mean? And like, so you know, that's on me. It's really not on them. It's just me being
Well,
a
I take that as
fucking
a theater
brat.
kid. Like we theater kids too. So,
Yeah.
like when you on stage and sometimes like if you hear the same laugh every night, and then like this third night or the fourth night you don't hear that, it gets that to that little
Yeah,
insecurity that you was already pushing off. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? And like you be backstage at intermission, be like, damn, they didn't laugh at this tonight. And then somebody be like, well, maybe we ain't hit the beat, or maybe this, that, and it could be anything, but we take it how
yeah.
we take it.
And also
You know
just
what I'm
like
saying?
to me, it's like also like it depends. It's like if I come out and I do some like simple like self-deprecating like lesbian joke, and they're like, she talked about a strap on, we love this. And then I'm like, all right, well, here's this like more complicated joke about race, and they're like, no. Then I'm
Right.
like, fuck you. Like,
Here's more. Here's more of
then
that.
here's more of this because you guys are being idiots, you know, like just
So
Like that's not what I'm here for.
so
right.
you out
But
here jousting. You out here jousting with the crowd and shit. Like
I
you're like,
she
am. I
entertaining
am.
herself.
right. Because I'm saying, you just
I
fucking
am.
motherfuckers. You like, all right, now I'm doing this for me. I appreciate.
Sometimes my fiance, like, I'll get off stage and my fiance will be like, "Why did you do that?" I'm like, "It made me mad."
Yeah.
All right. Favorite
That's
movie. Favorite comedy movie. My fault. Go ahead. Think about it.
That was a perfect setup for one of my questions. So, like, your fiance, it's like, is she like your test audience, or does she kind of like, push back till the material is out and react to that?
Not really my test audience, but I'm like silly. I'm just silly and
Yeah.
goofy by nature. So she catches a lot just of it in the house, living with
Right.
me every day. And then I'm like, oh, I think I might say that on stage. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
especially when it's stuff about our relationship,
Yeah.
90% of the time I said all this to her in the house upset.
Yeah, I saw that clip that y'all did on YouTube with y'all watching your special back.
Yeah.
And you kind of like gauging how she felt about her reaction.
Yeah.
That was super dope. I like that a lot.
She's a very cool lady.
Dope. What's your favorite comedy movie?
Ever.
It don't have to be ever. Just you don't got to be the top, but just give me 10.
Definitely Talladega Nights.
Okay.
Royal Tenenbaums.
Wow.
Okay.
Death to Smoochie.
That was dark as hell.
Screwed. It's so funny though. Screwed.
Yeah. Screwed with Dave Chappelle and
Danny DeVito.
Yo.
He said, "Why you keep hitting him?" I'm sorry. I hit people when I get nervous.
With the lamp, they hit him with the lava lamp. Yeah, I love Screwed. Screwed is so funny.
Okay.
Um,
You want a kind of a lineage because I'm waiting for you to say Aquatic Life, the way you going.
oh yeah, I do like that movie, but it's very funny. But it's not my favorite of
Got you. Okay. No, I'm just saying.
Rushmore.
Okay. Okay. I see where you going. All right.
Rushmore for sure. I watch a lot of dumb shit and like weird stuff.
Yeah,
It's dumb smart shit though.
I'm in that
Like,
bag.
yeah.
Norbit.
Norbit. Okay. Now we going off to the left a little
Norbit's
bit.
hilarious.
Crazier hell.
Norbit became my favorite Eddie Murphy movie, weirdly. It's like,
That's crazy.
it's the one I
That
watch the
is
most.
crazy.
I
Yo,
watch
to
Norbit.
this day, I think that people who grew up with Eddie Murphy to this day, and it's Steve Martin too, but to this day, we don't understand Norbit.
Yo,
Like,
I love Norbit.
let me tell you the experience I had with Norbit. Right, I hadn't seen it. I had refused to see it because like or whatever. And I used to work at a job where I was on a road, so I ended up no bullshit at a funeral home. While this little black boy, about 8 years old, sat and watched Norbit on a TV DVD combo way after those was in. So it was just a strange ass experience for me all around. Being like,
Yeah, I know it's a wild choice, but I really, really like Norbit. It's mad funny. It's so
it
funny.
is. No, it is one of those things, but it's like in the strangeness, like when he make him cross the highway.
yeah,
And when Eddie got the glass, yeah, you know, all of these like,
Yo,
yeah,
disbelief. I was like,
it
wow.
was, but
it's hilarious. The relationship and the way, like, the way from the beginning she just like bullying this man into this relationship is funny as fuck to me.
bro, we never saw Steve Martin or Eddie like that before.
That
Either
wasn't
one of them.
Steve Martin wasn't in that.
No,
No,
no, no, no.
you're thinking about
Yeah,
Bowfinger.
I'm thinking Bowfinger. My
Bowfinger
fault.
was my shit.
But yeah,
Bowfinger
Norbit with the when he was in the
Yeah.
fat
Yeah,
suit,
Norbit,
right?
yeah.
He was in the fat suit.
Bowfinger was a mystery one.
Yo, Bowfinger was so
Bowfinger was
fucking weird.
Bowfinger was like, I don't know what's happening, but
Yeah,
Bowfinger was
my
so
fault.
fucking weird. That was such a weird.
Yeah.
That's one of my
Yeah.
weirdo joints. Like,
that's one of your weird joints. Is
Yeah,
Bowfinger.
yeah. Like I watched Bowfinger in the movies and I was hysterical laughing, and I was like, Chubby Rain, what the? Who thinks of this? That shit was crazy.
Yeah,
Oh,
but yeah,
and Friday
Norbit.
after next, the Christmas
Oh
Friday.
yeah,
Look
yeah.
at that.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
That's
All
the
right.
best Friday, by the way, the Christmas one.
Yo, I've heard that argument.
Best Friday.
It's a lot of shit going on in that third one.
It's the
And
I
best
never
Friday.
thought about it. I never
Yo,
thought about it really
think
before.
about it though.
Think about it, like it is the Friday you can watch the most. How many times have you watched that Friday versus the other two Fridays?
I
Like the
agree.
Christmas Friday, come on, you're gonna watch it.
And
you're gonna laugh.
I think that's the most quotable one, even though there's other shit from the other two.
No.
Yo,
Definitely most.
I'm a boy, Damon.
The
I'm
most
that shit
quotable.
like that.
The
Top flight in the
characters.
world. Yeah, they got a lot of shit from the third one. Like on the low, you don't
Ricky
think about
Smiley.
it. Yup, Ricky
It's
Smiley.
great.
Yep.
I don't know, cause now we talking about first, cause look, now we talking about quotables. I don't know. I think the second one, that's the Pinky. You got the introduction of Pinky.
Second
You
one
got
a lot.
you got
The second one-
Joker talking crazy in there. You got
I think that was
you got Day Day. You got come on, like I mean,
it's good. The
I think
second
that
one
was-
is good.
Yeah, I think that was
Christmas
lightning in
Friday.
the bottle. But yo, I've been surprised over the years at
the
how
third
many.
one only got top flight security.
I've been surprised over the
No,
years
you
at
got
how many people
you got
have.
Top Flight. You got Ricky Smiley stealing. You got you got Cat. You got Cat.
But what's the line? You said the quotables.
I
No,
said
there's so
I
many
said a
quotes.
couple of the lines.
When old boys on the couch, Tupac.
That's one.
Man, boy, Damon.
Why you come over there with that wolf pussy? Two. You got
Well, wait,
joints.
I could give you the same thing from number 2. It's time for Mr. Nasty.
Oh no, nah,
You got joints.
I'd have quicker said Pinky nigga, Pinky nigga. That was the shit that was from 2. But,
Right.
yeah.
Yo,
Friday got
I
a
mean,
great
it was a
run.
bunch
Friday
of
got a
them.
great
Like
run.
he said, why y'all let her do that? You let her scratch my car, I ain't even do shit. I ain't even do nothing. Come on,
It was
Dana.
funny, but I gotta go 3,
We
bro.
got the
I understand. I'm split, but I've heard.
And then we ain't gotta even go to the first one. They have Bye Felicia.
The first one
You
was
know-
great. I
Yeah.
just don't feel like the first one has. I don't watch the first one like that.
Oh, look, the whole first one nowadays is pretty much every line is pretty much.
I've seen the second two in that series more than I've seen the first one. I can say
My neck, my back, my neck, and my back.
I still say that all the time. I still say that all the time.
That one was great. I saw that one in the movie theater. The first
Oh,
one.
the world, Craig. That's from 3 though.
No, but it's like this, like my grandmama gave me that chain.
Yeah, that is a classic.
You know,
That
like
is a classic.
Debo coming. Debo.
Just
You know,
putting away the jewelry. Yeah, that
come
might
on, like
slide into the thing.
it's so,
I'ma
so
just
much
tuck
in
mine
there.
in.
I'm gonna just tuck mine in.
I'ma just tuck mine in.
I'm just tuck mine in. I mean, like I said, I think the first one probably because I mean it is the oldest game.
Yeah.
People probably got the most time to remember everything. But every line on that thing kind of dissected. But all of them, we love all of them.
All
All
the
of them.
Fridays. Let's just say that. All the
You know
Fridays.
that's pure unadulterated fun. Like come up.
Here's a good question building off of this. Like when you're writing, do you feel this pressure to like make like indelible shit that people quote forever? Or is it really just you just doing what's funny to you and then everybody else, if you fuck with it, fuck with it. If not, if you know.
I think it's a little bit of both.
Okay.
It's like definitely I'm just writing. I gotta write what I believe in and I gotta write what I think is funny. But you know, when you put something together and you hear it, you're like, oh, that might be one of those ones that might kind of, you know, it will ring your ear different, and you'll be like, that might be one of those ones.
I say
And
that
I know in Bust Down for sure, we were like, we're just trying to
Bust Down.
every
Bust Down
joke.
Bust Down was one of my favorite shows of the last like decade. I had everybody was firing on all cylinders. I had Freddie Gibbs in there wilding. Like, shout out to y'all on it. That was a great that was a great example of that type of writing for sure.
True.